Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, That's Ready Homeschool. My name is Mrs. T. Today we have our June updates and I have my littlest cat here. This is Woozle. He's our crab cake and he's here with me today. I can't believe we are already a month down in our summer. It is just wild, but we have a lot of really fun and exciting updates. So first things first, we have officially submitted our intent to homeschool. So alert, there's no turning back. Full steam ahead, we are moving forward with homeschooling. The government knows we're doing it now. So we have officially become homeschoolers for this upcoming kindergarten year, which is just really, really exciting. From a curriculum perspective, we are still chugging along. We have crossed officially the halfway point through Matthew C. Primer, which is exciting. We are at the tail end of the Explode the Code Primer series. We are in book C, so we should be finishing that one here, I would say, in the next week or two. But I keep kind of backburnering that one just because we have been actually really busy this summer so far, so I haven't been pulling that out every single day. And you know what, that's fine. We'll just finish it during the course of the summer and we finish it when we finish it. And now reading. I do have a couple of things I want to talk about with reading. We have finished Treasure Island. We listened to that as a family, which definitely it does have things like people dying and being shot and fighting. It is old-timey written, so they're talking about like cutlasses and pistols rather than like guns and swords specifically, but it was really enjoyable. My toddler basically slept through it. My preschooler, rising kindergartner, he was awake from a lot of it and was really engaged. So he actually is very interested in pirates. So we'll probably be reading the pirate Magic Tree House fiction and nonfiction. So I think it's like called like Pirates at High Noon or something like that. So we'll be picking that one up here pretty soon, which is very exciting. And we have officially started our next book, audiobook as a family, and that is Anne of Green Gables. And we're really enjoying that one so far. I'm really excited about that. And then our phonics, though, it has been going really well. So we finished lesson 8 in All About Reading Level 1. And we also kickstarted our summer reading program that I like to do here at home. So last year I created like a list of children's books that I wanted us to take out, like picture books for me to read. And this year I created this sheet, it's not very pretty, of all of the early readers that we have here at home that my child is going to read. There are 101 listed here and most of them are Bob books, but we also have some fun tales and we have the readers from the beginning readers from Progressive Phonics as well. And when we finish it, we cross it off or we highlight it. And at the very end, we are going to be having an ice cream sundae party, which I'm really excited about as a family. So my kid is really looking forward to it. We just started this and he's like, all right, let's try to get it all done now. I want my ice cream now. But the idea of this is not just to get him practicing, but to build his confidence. So a lot of these books he's actually already read and he's already read multiple times, but we're doing it again to get into, to kind of build that confidence and build that fluidity with reading this early level content. Now, another thing I wanted to say that we did is I decided that we did a mini unit study on germs. And the reason for it is I was getting really tired of my two kids being icky. Sometimes when we're driving the car, my toddler incoming preschooler thinks it's funny to take off his shoes and like wave them around, and it grosses me out to no end. And we've talked about germs and what they do and why they can be very damaging, but I decided it wasn't sticking. They still think it's funny to be like stinky toes and wave their toes around the car. And so we decided two things. So the first thing that I did is I purchased something called Glow Germ, and it is a lotion. I will actually take a picture of their instructions that they have. But basically you put this lotion on and you wipe it into your hands really well. It's a little bit sticky, but not too sticky. And once it's in there, you make the bathroom dark and you get out a little white or black light that it comes with, and you can see the germs. It's simulated germs, so you can see the germs on there. You then have your kids wash their hands like they would do normally, and then you do it again and you see all the spots that were missed. And immediately both of my kids were like, ew, like look at all of those germs. So what we have started doing is we did our test the first time. And the other thing that I feel like kind of happens, especially at this age, is they don't want to miss out on anything. So I found that they were rushing through washing their hands either before or after meals or after going to the bathroom. And so what we've started doing is when they're done going to the bathroom, we're like, do you guys want to do the black light test? And we put a little bit on and they, we go through the whole process. It's not every time, but it's occasionally. And I have definitely noticed an improvement with their hand washing so far, which is great. The other thing that we did is I got some Petri dishes with some agar in it and sterilized swabs, and we swabbed different things. I'll show you our before and our after pictures. But basically, we swabbed our shoes, our noses, because, boogers exist and they're full of germs too. We swabbed a tablet that we use for like music lessons and just a bunch of other things. And we watched our germs grow over the last 48 hours. And it's been hot enough that we can just have these grow outside as opposed to like in an incubator, which is nice, but also disgusting. And then we kind of wrapped up this whole thing with this book from Usborne, which I've had for a while now, but it was really exciting to like really dive in and use. And it's called See Inside Germs, and it just talks all about germs. So we've read this a few times this summer as part of this little study. It was impromptu, just to kind of get rid of some of those icky things that, preschool kids do. All right, next on my list, I just want to kind of flag as like an update here, is I have finally acquired a new book. I finally bought The Well-Trained Mind, you guys. But this is huge. I didn't realize how big this book was. So I'm really looking forward to reading it. I'm going to be starting this one here shortly. This is by Susan Wise Bauer and Jessie Wise. I've heard it a lot in the homeschooling realm here on YouTube, and also just homeschooling parents that I come across. It is a classical education style book for homeschoolers, and it's basically like the Bible of homeschooling. So I'm excited to finally read that book. And then I did reread this book here recently, How to Homeschool the Kids You Have. This is such a valuable resource. Comment down below if you want to see a book review on it, but it is really good. And this is the second time I've read it through all the way. And I also pick it up when I'm doing like my curriculum picking and my planning. I do pick this up. I definitely have been using this as a big resource. Now, another resource that I found that I was really excited to pick up here for me is called Big Words for Young Readers. It is new release from Scholastic, and I haven't read it yet. But basically, it's pretty thin. It talks about the benefits of teaching your child how to read large words early on and how you can do that in an approachable way. So for the kindergarten level, for example, you could teach CVC words that are combined into decodable, larger compound CVC words. So for example, sun and hat, sun hat. What you can do is you can teach your child how to read sun, how to read hat, and then read them together in one word. And the idea here is you don't want to just grab any combination of like short vowel, combo CVC words, but rather ones that they can decode what the meaning of the word is. So things like catnap, sun hat, bed bug, things like that. So this one does come with a little list, which I will probably use and expand upon. But I'm just starting this one right now and I find it very interesting, pretty straightforward. And I will actually do a review on this one when I am done. But I did pick this one up, so we'll see how that affects my kindergarten year. Okay, last update, you guys. I have officially finished planning my upcoming school year, as well as I created my curriculum roadmap and my subject roadmap for my child. So I'm a very organized individual. I am an overachiever. I like knowing that there's a plan, even though I know that the plan is going to change, but having that plan kind of there makes me just feel so happy. So I've officially finished my plan. Comment down below if you're interested in seeing our curriculum roadmap as well as our subject roadmap. I went through and I aligned it with what my state is teaching and their requirements, as well as what are some national standards and things that are common across the globe. So comment down below. I can't wait to share it with you, but let me know if you are interested in seeing it. And that's it, you guys. Very brief June update, nothing too crazy. Moving along, found some good finds. I also started, I guess one more thing. I also started this little guy. This is a Q&A a day for moms. You're supposed to answer 365 questions for 5 years. So it's like a 5-year journal. And I decided I wanted to do something like this while I was homeschooling. So I did just start it about a week ago now, and I am enjoying that. I did get a kids one for my child to do with me, or I guess both kids to do with me, but in the upcoming, like during the school year. So we would start it then. And I'm pretty excited. And that one's a 3-year journal. So anyway, everything is going pretty well. I'm really excited. Comment down below. Let me know if you guys have any questions or things you want me to expand upon, and I will talk to you soon. You have a great day. Bye, everyone.